אחת הדוברות, המרצות הכי מעניינות שפעם יצא לי לעבוד איתם, מיכל לוי.
What would you say if I told you that when I was 10 years old, my heart stopped working and half of my brain wasn't functioning? I was dying. Hi, my name is Michal, and in 2 weeks I will turn 15. And for the past few years I have been fighting to get my life back to normal. Until I was 10 years old, my life was just like a regular kid's. I played tennis, I painted, I was an honest student, I loved pizza. I had no worries in my life. I had big dreams about a perfect future. But just before my 11th birthday, I felt a pain in my chest. At first, I thought it was nothing to worry about, but the doctors thought the opposite. I needed a heart transplant immediately. I had no time. A bomb fell on me. A time bomb. I had no time, and I was immediately connected to an artificial heart while waiting for my heart transplant. For a long time, I was connected to the artificial heart, connected to an electric plug. Without electricity, I would die. All my friends, my friends went on with their life, and I couldn't. I couldn't even leave my room at the hospital. I couldn't sit in the sun. I thought that this is the worst thing that could happen to me. It can't get deeper, can it? While waiting for my heart transplant, a small blood clot entered my brain. I had a brain stroke. This changed my entire life. My left side brain and my right side body were paralyzed. And I lost the ability to walk, talk, move my arm, and have my vision. I was in a deep pit. I thought to myself that this is worse than before. How deep is this pit? I needed a heart transplant, and my parents didn't give up for 1 minute. They kept on saying, we will get out from this deep pit. We will get out from this deep pit. We have to. And they immediately started raising money in order to save me. After all this time, the brain stroke wasn't treated, and it is very important to treat brain strokes immediately. But my heart wasn't a bigger problem. I couldn't recognize my parents. I couldn't speak. I couldn't move. In addition to finding a heart transplant, I started a new journey, a rehab journey. Slowly, I gained control over my body and what was left from my brain. Rehab was very difficult. I had learned everything from start, just like a baby. I understood that the right side of my brain must be work. It must be active in order to replace the lost side of my brain. Now I understood that I needed to work with what I have left. I'm in the 9th grade today, trying to cope with a huge information gap as well as my social one. Before my heart transplant and the brain stroke, I was a social involved girl. I had many friends and everybody knew me. But after 3 years in the hospitals, I expected naively and naturally that everything will be back the way it used to be. But unfortunately, the opposite had happened. My old friends were very cruel to me. They ignored me when I tried to speak with them. They were embarrassed of my disabilities. I was in total shock. But instead of crying about my arm that doesn't work, my hardship, my limping walk, my partial blindness and my speech difficulties, as well my daily rehab treatments, I decided to focus on what I do have. I have learned about the strengths that I have. I have decided to emphasize my strengths. My focus has changed. Instead of focusing on my weaknesses, I put stress on my powers. I am working on highlighting my skills. So, what do? I listen to podcasts, I study graphic design and editing videos. I devote time for my hobbies and improve my knowledge. I still don't have total control over my body. I undergo daily treatments, but I never give up. I have chosen to invest in myself and focus on the future. Instead of feeling bad for what I lost and will never return, I have decided to look forward. Look the future in the eye. Everybody has some kind of crisis in life. We don't always know or see it coming. In a surprising way, it enters our life. But we have a choice. We have a choice how to deal with the crisis. We can cry and mourn over it, or we can try and understand it. I have decided to understand that this is my cards that I have received, and with those cards I am going to win this battle. I am so grateful and honored to be here today. I know the future is beautiful and I will always work hard for it. Many people helped me along the way, but I want to say a special thanks to one person, my mom, the bravest woman I know. The woman who has no boundaries. She gave her whole life to me, and I'm so thankful for that. Thank you, Mommy, and thank you all